Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Episode 7, possibly. Let's see what we want to do. Attach a new part to satellite in orbit. I don't know how that works. I'm guessing we shoot a rocket with an antenna in like our inventory and then attach it with an engineer. I'm not going to want to try that today. We can orbit around to get some money. Probably not going to do that one. This one looks like a fun one for me. Get $120,000. Have a science junior on board. And antenna and generate power. Unmanned. Then we can couple it with this one to get another $27,000. We just transmit or recover science. Can be anything, even science we've already done. And then there's another satellite one, which is equatorial. This one's a little bit more money. So I may take that one first. It'd be like 150 versus 120. So we'll definitely accept that one. We will accept this one. Let's see if there's anything hidden in here. Antenna can generate power. Must be fully assembled when launched. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. And Science Junior. Okay. We'll take that one. We can rescue Guzman from orbit, but I mean, it's a decent amount. We just have to find out where he is. And it's like a rendezvous. We would just pick him up. We would need some space in the rocket ship for him, which I don't know if we can actually get yet. So let's see what kind of stuff we can unlock to help complete this satellite mission. So far, nothing. Possibly in here, like some extra fuel tanks, and then heavy rocketry we don't really need. What I want is like solar panels, like better solar panels. Not the light strip, but these that kind of extend. And that's 160, and we would need to upgrade, which is more than we have. Yes. So I guess we're stuck with the simple little stuff we have. Not an issue. Probodobodine. I don't know if that's the correct saying, but what kind of stuff do you have? You have stability assist, which is fine. I think that's all we really need. Prograde and retrograde would be nice, but we don't need it. Communication, we definitely need an antenna. We'll just put that one right on top. Is that in the middle? It is. Science, we wanted the Science Junior. It's rather large compared to this, but that's okay. While we're here, get one of those and one of those, just in case there's a mission where it's like, hey, send me some temperature readings from space. What else do we need? Definitely need solar panels. We won't need any kind of parachutes or hitchhiker or anything like that. I don't think we want to send fireworks to space. 200, 100. Maybe we'll put one of these up here. Something like that. Just so when we transmit the science, it doesn't take as long. 3. I don't know if they're gonna clip each other. Do 4. Let's do 4 here. And then we'll rotate these a little bit. And then we can move them out. Is it shift? Yeah. Is that? I think that's good. So yeah, shift and drag kind of fine tunes it. We're definitely gonna want a payload of some sort. 6, probably this one. Yes. And then let's actually attach a fuel tank, and it's the pug, the small one. It was 1000 delta V. Plenty. Alright, so we will get fairing up here. Like that. I think that should be good. So if we come in here and look, we have the Science Junior. Okay, so that's everything we need. And then from here we just need a rocket to send it to space. Reliant swivel. 2,600. I think that'll actually be enough. This will get us up, out, and then this one, where was it again? Vacuum 2,400 plus 2,600. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. What kind of 30 million meters through, what is that? 300K. So it's a lot. It's past the moon, I think. That's why it's more expensive. I don't know how much delta V we're gonna need for that. So there's an easy fix. And that would be more boosters. Well, let's attach them at the top then. It was already set up, and then we'll get rid of those engines. Reliance. Yeah, we'll just go with Reliant. That'll be fine. Aerodynamics, that's too big. Protective rocket, that's too big. I guess these. I guess that's more pointy, so more better. And then just looking. We don't need that for sure. We'll get those. Oh yes, I almost forgot an important thing, which is that. Okay, so that. Do we want wings? know we did last time. I think this will be a little more stable because of the struts. I guess that's it. We'll make sure that these go when that goes. We'll cut that one. Fairing. I think that'll be good. Satellite. Mark 1. Did I spell satellite wrong? I feel like there's two something somewhere. 2 L's or 2 T's? Now, why do I feel so dumb right now? Okay, it is 2 L's. Wow. I think I need some more sleep or something. Or I am just dumb in general. Let's see how stable this rocket is, and we'll go ahead, take off, and head. Actually, we never looked. Yeah, it is beyond the moon. It's pretty circular. Is it? If we head this way, it's the opposite direction? Yeah, so we need to go the opposite. We need to go left. I hope that's correct, because we're going left. So we need more delta V for sure. I'm glad I added the extra boosters. It's all making sense why this one was more expensive. So let's go straight up, and then we'll start to head to the left. Feels stable going straight up. We haven't touched any controls yet. Feels very light. So let's start to tilt over. It's not bad. Let's throttle back a little bit, because we don't want this to be all red hot. And actually, let's check this. Yeah, we're still going the wrong direction, but we are going in the correct direction for what this mission wants. Yeah, if we went into orbit in our normal direction, we'd have to waste all that delta V to stop and go back the other way. What is our apoapsis? 114. I mean, I guess we don't need to circularize that low. I think this will be okay, because we need to go way up there. And now that I think about it, we may actually need a lot more delta V than I originally thought. We can get rid of the fairing, just a little bit of extra weight. I don't know how much one of those weighs. One thing I just thought about is I think we may have screwed ourselves. I forgot a decoupler. I think I thought there was one built in, but there's definitely not. So we're gonna have to try to burn off this protective shell. What's it called again? I don't remember. What is the protective shell called? You know, I can't remember. Payload something. Fairings. That's what it is. So now we'll just cruise on up to here. Maybe we could do it with the fuel we have. What is 30 and 28? So around here, we should probably be about 29. That should be fine. We are in space. Before we forget, let's do the antenna. We will do, we'll just log temperature, send it back. There we go, contract complete. $20,000 just for sending something to space. Well, this will definitely get into orbit. So worst case, if we can't burn off the fairings, the fairing holder, we'll have an extra large satellite in orbit doing its thing. So let's warp there. It'll take a day to get out there. And if we came back down and interacted with the moon, that's going to cut our orbit down, which we do not want. Everything looks fine there. You know what else I forgot? Reaction. Oh, there is a tiny one built in. So that's a plus. You know, it's been a while since I played, and it's starting to show. So we have everything we need other than reaching the designated orbit, which we'll find out if we could do it. I was pushing the wrong button. Well, we went a little bit too far. I was trying to push X and I was pushing C. So it didn't kill the engines right away. Well, why don't we warp to the apoapsis again. And we'll get as close as we can. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to burn off that part that's in our way. But we'll give it our best shot. No connection. Is that because the KSC is on the other side? Or because we're too far away? Maybe we needed a different antenna. I think it's because we're too far away. Or is the moon in the way? No, I don't think so. Huh. What's going on here? Are we just out of batteries or something? Yep. That's what it is. We were facing away from the sun. So I guess we'll hang out until we get some electric charge. Maybe, I don't know how many years. I mean, it'd be less than a year, but we are entering the sphere of influence of the moon, and that kind of screwed us. Or did it? Oh no, it put us in a closer orbit. I take that back. All right, so let's see if we can get some kind of electric charge. You're going the opposite direction. So it's going to be like a month before that's done. How long do we have to finish this one? Let's go back to the Space Center and we'll check. I'll call mission sort of successful. And while we're thinking about it, we can do the same exact thing, but we'll do the polar orbit one. If it's still here. It's not. Should have grabbed it. How long does this one take? Oh, we have 5 years to complete it, so that's fine. Explore Minmus. Land on Minmus. Nah. Ferry VIP. Rescue. Attach a new part. Plant flag on the moon. Rescue. Well, I don't want to do any of that. Expires in 3 hours. Well, let's go back. And we can mess around with this for a little bit longer. No probe control. Warp. And then if we do get any kind of control, it's weird seeing it go opposite directions. So if we do get some sort of control, we can point it back directly at the sun so we can get that charge going. I think the antenna will be long enough. But let's check mission control, see if there's anything else new. There we go. Satellite in polar orbit. So build a new one. Antenna can generate power. Thermometer. All right. So let's accept that one. Orbit around Minmus. No. So we'll do this again. We'll get the same exact ship. Satellite Mark 1. Load. And then I think everything was fine except for this one piece. Is that a decoupler? Yeah. Alright, we'll save that. Boom, boom. Do that. Do that. There we go. Save. Launch. And I don't know which direction we want to go. We'll figure it out. We'll take a look at the map, see which way the arrow is pointing. We'll probably have to wait a little bit. Yeah, because we want to leave here or on the other side. And which way? So it's going this way. Which way is Kerbal spinning? This way? So we will want to go north. So it's going to be dark out when we go. It's probably close enough. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go. And then north is down. And I think that is pointing up on the keyboard. Yes. All backwards. So we'll just slowly point up. Lots of wind forming. And this one wasn't nearly as high. Maintain stability, no. Thermometer. And that's it, okay. Yeah, we'll need to keep going to the right a little bit, it seems. Just try to line this thing up to get as close to north as possible. I don't know if we want to be on the left or right side just because we didn't leave right at the perfect time. Okay, now we gotta go left. And what is our... Oh yeah, we should have left a little bit later. Well, that's alright. What is this? 5 million and 4 million. So big. Yeah, we definitely should have left later. Like right when it all lined up. But it is starting to straighten out. And we are in space, right? Yes, we just got there. So we'll get rid of that. Just ditch the fairings. And we'll go ahead and tilt even further. Get a nice big orbit going. And was there a descending node? Yeah, so that'll tell us we're 17 degrees off. But that's not an issue at all. Especially since we can use the full amount of this engine without having to burn anything up. Let's just full power it. I don't know why I wasn't already. So apoapsis is here. And we'll just get this around 5.5 or so. Get it to touch the line. Oh. Yeah, I forgot. It's way out there. So two things we should do. First things, extend antenna. And second is point at the sun. Sun exposure 0.96. So that's perfect. That's what we want. And then we will come right around here. And that will bring it pretty much in line. So 280, a 6-second burn right at there. Does this automatically do it? I don't remember. Let's check our batteries. Yeah, we have 210. So we're okay there. I'm just worried if we point at the node now. Okay, we will still be in the sun. So that's good news. This thing turns very, very slowly. I think if I fast time warp right now, it stops it, yeah. That's nice. And then these are still, yeah, they're still getting sunlight. Let's hit play. And then we'll get ready to hit slash just in case. We'll quick save also. And I think hitting that, it will actually do the maneuver for us. We'll take a look and see. And then that other satellite is just hanging out. But we have 5 years to finish it, so we have lots of time. It'll go in and out of power 5 times before we even have to worry about it. I mean, if that was a real spacecraft and we killed the batteries like that, it'd probably die and not turn back on. And that's why this is a game and not real spaceflight. All right, so it should fire on its own in 3 seconds. Nope, we'll do it. Okay, so that's close enough. 4 degrees off. I guess we could do one here. Add maneuver. I guess we would go this way. Yeah, 18 meters per second. It'd be nice to have a way to point directly at it. So if we do that, yeah, once we get in that plane, we can just go prograde, retrograde, and we won't have to worry about anything. So 1 hour. Let's go to like here. So we're 11 minutes out. That'll give us 11 minutes to point in the correct direction. And we don't have to worry about losing charge in that 11 minutes. Yeah, we still have charge. I may be over worrying about the charge, but I don't want the same thing to happen that happened on the other one, because that's a lot of money sitting there waiting for charge. Because once we do that, we can upgrade our research center and get the better solar panels, which will prevent us from running out of charge. So it's a win-win. All right, so we can just go ahead and do this. Get rid of that one. I think 1 degree is going to be just fine. I guess from here, we can point prograde, and that'll shoot it out this way. It'll at least get us more circular and on the line. So prograde is up here. Too far. Yeah, I should have put some reaction wheels on here. We'll do the little fast forward, non-fast forward trick. I don't know what it's called. You just time warp and then go back to normal speed. All right, so if we do this, it'll bring periapsis out. Yep. There's a radial one somewhere. So I think, I don't know which direction, but we want the one that's closer to, or no, is that the case? Yeah, that's the one we want. We're at 0 degrees. So that's still going out. That's still coming in. .7. Well, actually, yeah, we'll just bring this, the apoapsis, right to this line. Actually, something like this. All right, we are out of fuel there now, so it'll be a little bit easier to control. And yeah, we got 2,400 delta V. So where's this one? 5.5? So yeah, going radially puts the apoapsis, keeps it at the same like altitude. Oh, we got it right there. So we're good. Now we'll just maintain stability for 10 seconds. While we're at it, we'll just see what science is out here. Log, nothing. Probably nothing. And then the science junior will conduct that. This is a one-time use thing, so we'll just transmit that. Transmit. And we're good on sunlight. So that'll charge back up. Perfect. That one's good. We'll go back to the Space Center and see what our science is at. And then we'll go and check on the other long-lost satellite that's just floating around in space. So we have 440,000, which is just enough, just about enough. Contract complete, 86,000. So if this one has charge, where is it? Right here. I don't think it does. Maybe. Oh, you do. Do you? You're pointing the sun. Excellent. And you do have communication. You are going to run into the moon here. It's going to adjust that. Or you already did. Well, we're not going to touch it because we'll go out to the apoapsis here. And then, I mean, you're getting charge. So I don't think I have to do anything. If we send you out here, 12 hours, 7 days, 3 days. So we'll warp here, we'll jump to the map. Make sure you're getting charged the whole time. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, the problem with this is we're just so far out that everything takes forever to do. I mean, if we really wanted to, which I usually do, is I set up like alarms and then go back and forth. It's really hard to keep track of for me. So I get a little, I don't know, overwhelmed by all the things to keep track of, and I can't do it, and then it takes away from the game. So I decided, or I've learned, that doing one mission at a time, no matter what it is, no matter how long it takes, just do it, and then you're good. The important things to remember is the launch windows for the different planets. So you don't have to time warp for months and months just to get in the right area. So let's see where this takes us. If we come here, is this the right way? It is. All right. So we'll do this. We actually may get it. We're going to be very close. Yeah, we just got it now. So we're good. We didn't need to worry about all the extra fuel. What we can do, and we should probably do with the other one, is make sure we are pointing the sun. And you are going the wrong direction. Actually, you're okay. 4.7, yeah. So what we can do is conduct material study. Contract complete. And we cannot submit that because we already did it. So another 118,000. If we go back to, we'll check the tracking station out. And what is this? Oh, that's a contract. So we do have this one, and we have this one with all of the connections. That's going to get messy pretty quickly. So let's take a look at this other mission just to see what it is. We're not going to do it today. Ooh. Having some loading issues, I guess. Attach a new part. Nah. Oh, so maybe that was it. No, position satellite. Build a new one. Antenna, power. Fully assembled. Reach there. Mystery goo. 140,000. I think I kind of want to do that one again, but I'm not going to accept it yet, just in case next time I decide I don't want to do it. So we get this one. Kerbals can EVA, select surface samples. We can research up to 500 science things, which means we could unlock these solar panels. Is there some science in here too? No, just solar panels. We could get a bigger antenna, which we don't need yet. But yeah, we do want that soon for a space station. We can increase our science gain. And yeah, a bunch of stuff we could unlock. But I think that is going to do it for today. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.